I actually didn't start recording until late because today there wasn't much to show. Today is a lazy day. But actually, Reese stayed home from school today. He didn't feel good, so my husband let him stay home. Heaven has been asking for juice all day. But, well, not all day, but for a little bit she was asking for juice. And we didn't have any in the house. And I did not feel like going to the store. So probably tomorrow I'll go to the store and get some juice. Right now I'm about to go into the basement and switch the clothes from the washer to the dryer. Okay, so I switched the clothes and I got the rice boiling now. You guys, comment down below if you have ever tried this rice. This rice in this box right here. It is so good and we love it. I just added some gandules, pigeon peas to it. But that's what we're having. The kids, they already ate. Haven't had apples. Reese had cereal, but they'll probably want some of this too. And yesterday we boiled chicken, so we can add that to it if we want to. Have some chicken and rice. Sounds great. I'm just gonna eat the rice. Last weekend, hubby had put some of that rice. I don't know what he put in it, but he put some extra in it, and he took it. He made it for me for work. So yeah, it was really good. It was super good. Reese is watching Finding Nemo. We actually just watched Space Jam and he wanted to watch another movie. Like I said, he's not feeling good today. So he just stayed home, played his video game.
But I didn't go to school.
Yeah, I told him, babe. He didn't go to school.
Yeah, but Daddy said that I will stay at home.
Yeah, because I got up late and I came downstairs with Heaven and I was like, Reese, what are you still doing here? Because hubby had come upstairs to lay down because he had work last night. And he didn't tell me that Reese was home from school, but I just seen him here. I was like, what? And he said, Daddy said I could stay home. He didn't tell me that he wasn't feeling good, though. But there's the movie, Finding Nemo. I don't usually do this on my channel. Well, I haven't yet. But I'm going to share a devotion with you. I actually have another channel that is strictly for sharing about my walk with Christ and my relationship with Christ, and devotionals and Bible readings and praise reports and singing praise, all that kind of stuff. But I haven't posted on there for a while. So I figured since today I didn't have that much to share, being that I started filming late, I wanted to just sit down with you and share my devotional for the day, which I already did. But I keep looking at it and I wanted to just dwell on it, so I thought I'd share it with you. I actually just sent this book to my mom a couple hours ago. I looked it up on Amazon and sent it to her because she does not have any daily devotionals, and I have a lot of them. And this is actually my favorite one right now. I love this one. It's called Daily with the King by W. Glenn Evans. And I have had this for at least a couple of years, and I've gone through the whole thing because at one point this was the only one I was reading, but I picked it back up again. So for September 24th, the September 24th reading is called The Pain God Feels. And it says, I must avoid at all costs two mistaken ideas of God prevalent in our times. First, that God is above pain. And second, that God is below manipulation. That God is not above pain is clear in the Bible. Yet the impressions I get from fellow Christians is that God is as impervious to pain as he is to sin. Wrong. The two are not synonymous. God feels pain deeply. He can be grieved, wearied, sorrowed, and everything else that represents distress over disobedience in his children. And what about the pain of Calvary? the pain not only of the Son, but also of the Father. It was there, the blood of God was shed. And then it quotation, in parentheses, it said Acts 20 and 28. God suffers pain only in contact with sin. The closer the person is to God, the sharper will be the pain in the heart of God over any sin that may appear in him. One of the groanings of Jesus was over the betrayal of Judas, one of the 12. John 13:21. He wounded Jesus far more deeply than he wounded himself. So I have the capability of wounding and hurting the one who is the universe to me. In my trifling with sin, I may not realize how deeply I stabbed the heart of him who bought me at so great a price. God is not the distant, sterile judge we often make him out to be. If he is that to us, then we have a sadly inadequate and insufficient view of sin. If I have a permissive view of sin, then God's pain becomes a mere trifling irritation that is easily shrugged off. To see what sin is, I must see Calvary, for there God took its odious, repulsive measure for all eternity. To see what salvation from sin is, I must see my living intercessor who is able to sympathize with our weaknesses and who provides a throne of grace where my sin burden is dealt with until his and my pain is gone. Hebrews 4 and 15 through 16. And when he went ashore, he saw a great multitude, and he felt compassion for them because they were like sheep without a shepherd, and he began to teach them many things. And that's quoted from Mark 6 and 34. That was a really good one. And I just been enjoying this devotional for the past few days. I've been reading strictly this one, so I thought I'd share that with y'all. Still watching Finding Nemo. Heaven keeps saying she's tired, so I'm like, go lay down. But then I keep getting up and moving around the house and doing stuff, and she just is following me. This morning when I slept later than she wanted me to, she got mad at me. She yelled at me, "Get up, Mom!" But anyway. Heaven, sit down, baby.
That's it. Stay awake. Stay awake. Stay awake. Stay awake.
Okay, so Mommy's going to feed the turtles, see?
Yeah.
But I don't know they're dead, but
You're not dead, babe. Hubby said to give them only 2 pellets a day, which I didn't know that they eat that little, but I know that when I was a kid and I had turtles, I fed them too much and they died, so I'm just going to give them these 2 pellets. Crush them up.
so they won't die.
Yeah. We want our turtles to live. And there you go. Yesterday I didn't feed them for a while then.
Say thank you,
until
turtles.
it was late.
Say thank you. He say thank you.
Let's see if they eat it. Reese, is it recording right?
I don't know.
Reese, are you looking at the camera?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He's not in it.
I know. They'll eat it, Reese.
Okay.
They'll eat it when they feel like it. All right, well, the rice is done. Hubby got up late for work. I forgot to wake him up because I usually wake him up, but I forgot that he was going in early tonight. But this time is good. It got done just in time for him to take some to work, too. What are you doing? Huh? Want some? Too hot? Blowing it, baby. Want some? Here, try it.
Hot. Yum yum.
Wait, baby.
Some. I like the movies. I make small cake. And that's plus movies in it.
That's her toy cake.
Or two cake. I got much scared. I'm my mother.
So, I'm in bed with my books and my jelly beans. And it's still pretty early. It's almost 9 o'clock, but the kids are washed up and in bed. Heaven fell asleep really quickly. So I guess she really was tired. She just needed to be put to bed. But I'm probably just going to watch some videos and read and eat a few jelly beans and then call it a night and be knocked out. So I will see you guys in the next video.